Hey, Heather. How are you, sweetie? This does not look right. Get my act together. Hi, Nick. Forgive my dirty mat. I just can't bring myself to tear this page off when it's got all this usable space still. So you're just gonna have to put up with a dirty mat because it'll probably get dirtier tonight. And I'm sorry, I'm jiggling the camera because I didn't get my other setup over the weekend. I'm doing okay. I don't know. I was making jewelry most of yesterday and all morning this morning, and then I had to get a video uploaded for tomorrow. So I didn't get many cards made. I got one made and one started. So we're gonna be winging it for the most part, except for the first card. And it's a pretty easy one. Polymer clay. Yeah, we've both been in the jewelry mode. I have polymer clay and I have never opened it to use it. I also have fast drying clay. I know, right? Me too. I was having fun this morning too. I made one yesterday too. And then I was like, oh, I have to stop. I have to make cards. It's like two different lives here, right? Card making, paper crafts, and jewelry. It's hard to do it. Hi, Philomena. Welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us this fine cold again Wednesday night. Cold here anyway. So, oh, wait. I don't know why that hid that. You have a new Facebook page with the new name, you mean? For your crafty stuff? What did you go with? Freckled Rabbit or the other one? Yeah, I will follow it. Oh, you went with Cottontail Crafts? Oh. Well, you got the crafts in there. I kind of like the Freckled Rabbit better, but that's okay. It's your business, so it's still cute. And it's good timing for bunnies because we're going to do a bunny tonight. Hopefully. I'm really tired. I don't know why, but I woke up at 3:30 this morning and then I was up. I was up after I had my coffee. But anyway. All right. So we don't have too many people on. Thank you both for the thumbs up, whoever. Yeah, I love bunnies too. I love to look at them in my backyard anyway. Although, I don't know if it's the deer, bunnies, or some other critter. My tulips are all getting eaten they're like, the leaves are all munched down. I'm like, I'm not going to have any tulips this year the way they're going. The daffodils are fine. They don't touch those. They're just chomping on the tulips. I have one hyacinth that I've seen. And maybe they chomped on those too, because I used to have about 5 of those. So I don't know. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well, especially with all this bad weather everywhere in the Midwest and middle South. Yeah, right? I know. They better lay off my tulips. The only tulips I'll have are from the tulip set, which I think is low inventory. So if you don't have, I don't know what I did with it. I had it here. I must put it back away. Anyway, there is a tulip set that we have in the current annual, and it is low inventory. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about. Things are, as they start to get low inventory, they may or may not back order them. They might make them not orderable. Oh, yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Oh, I have green on. See? Well, it looks blue there, but it's actually green. Like a teal green instead of a teal blue. That is so weird. Anyway, yeah, and that one card I made, I never sent to anybody. Hi, honeybees. Hi, Cindy. So, anyway, as I was saying, first thing is Rococo Rose cardstock, and therefore also the multi-pack cardstock. It's either really low inventory or already on back order. They have one more shipment of that cardstock coming in, and then that will be it. It'll be while supplies last, and when it's gone, it's gone. Hi, Crafting Rose. So if you were hoping to get Rococo Rose, back order it. Today only is $50 free shipping with a $50 order pre-tax, and like if you had a coupon code, it would, let's say you had 50 and you had a $20 coupon, then you'd only have $30. You'd still need to get it up to $50 pre-tax to count. And Paper Pumpkin prepay counts towards that $50. So if you want a 3-month subscription to Paper Pumpkin, get it today and you'll get free shipping on that. Now the month to month, is free shipping already. That doesn't count. But the other ones, usually you get shipping charged on that, and you will not today. So today's a good day to either extend a prepay or set up a new one for a Paper Pumpkin, or just get the things in the annual catalog that you know you want that are retiring. You're right. The whale paper is on low inventory also. I don't, it could be gone by tomorrow, and I don't know if they'll back order that or not, or same thing like Rococo Rose. So that was the next thing on my list. So the next Paper Pumpkin is supposed to have shaped cards, and it sort of looks like it coordinates with the ice cream suite, which I forget the name of. You know the one I mean, that the punch is on back order forever now. That's why I haven't, some of these things, guys, I haven't been doing with you because they're on back order. Seashells, same kind of thing. A lot of the suite is on back order or not orderable, so I'm kind of holding off until they get it back in. But what am I looking for? The ice cream. Sweet ice cream stamp set, page 49. So anyway, I think that the next Paper Pumpkin, not the one coming now already, that was already billed, but the next one, the April one, is probably going to coordinate with this because it's got popsicles and stuff in it. So we'll see. I'm thinking it might. And it's supposed to be good for children to do if you want to do it with your kids or anybody really. I don't have children here, so yeah. All right. Don't forget, if you place an order in March under 150, use this host code. And thank you to those who have placed orders and have. Hi, Charlene. Welcome. Yes, Nix. We will probably find out on the 24th when but I won't be able to share it with you then, I don't think, until April. The 24th is when the demonstrators will have access to an online only copy of the new annual. So I don't have any more information than that. Yeah, thank you, Charlene. I'm fixing to send yours also, hopefully tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon, and I'm trying to get it all packaged up in the morning so I can leave a little early and drop it at the post office tomorrow. I know Megan wanted the stuff out by the 15th, but I just didn't quite make it. So I'm going to do it tomorrow for sure. And a couple other things I have to get out tomorrow as well. Also demos on the 19th, which is Friday. Demos are supposed to get a sneak peek of the new in colors, but again, I don't think I can share them with you till I place pre-orders in April, and but I can at least say ooh, I think you're going to really love them, or yeah, they're okay, or, whatever. So, or I really love one of them or two of them or whatever. It's funny though, because this is the color that is like back order now, I think. Um, and at first I was like, yeah, it's okay. I have really grown to love this one, and I already loved this one, Pretty Peacock. So, and actually, terracotta tile is not bad either for things like succulents and stuff like that, which, yeah. So, and also, don't forget, guys, you have to have had a $50 order in with me between December 1st and March 30th. I'm taking it all the way to the 30th of March in order for you to get on the list for my list for Stampin' Up to mail catalogs to you automatically. And they will be mailed sometime in April. I don't know when exactly. Oh, good. Oh, well, not so good on the CAT scan. Oh gosh. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I am on the waiting list, but my friend got hers first shot yesterday. But she's in a different county than me, and my county is like, but she tells me I can just call around and go wherever they have it and just set up an appointment. So I might look into that next week. I can't even deal with that this week. And I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions on anything? And if not, we'll get... Oh, and don't forget, these two sets that are not in the catalogs are available now. Hey Chick, the bundle, which came back from a retired set 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And Hey Birthday Chick, now this stamp set for this is in the January to June. Sorry for the glare. But the dies are not. So if you are interested in these as a bundle and to save 10% and get the dies, they're really super cute. They are online, so you just have to look up Hey Chick or Hey Birthday Chick, and there may even be banners and stuff that shows you that. Oh, Cindy, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I hope it works out well for you and that it turns out to be something minor. Ugh. And also, I don't have this out right now, but don't forget the Butterfly Brilliance set is available now as well. I'm not going to do that tonight because we've already done it twice. Now, I will say about this, though, this is all one big stamp, right? And the dies are one die, but it cuts them out separately, and I've done that. And then the dies also cut butterflies out of the Butterfly Bijou paper, which is a limited time only while supplies last, by the way, the paper. The stamp set and dies will go in the annual, so you can get them later. But the thing I wanted to say was, besides the paper could expire, run out, and then once it's gone, it's gone. Many demonstrators are cutting their stamp apart, and one of them I saw even had her husband cut the dies apart. I'm not going to do that with the dies. I actually forgot. I ordered a second stamp set because I want to be able to stamp the whole thing and die cut it out too, but I do like the idea of being able to stamp individual butterflies. So I actually ordered a second stamp set, and I'm going to cut that one apart. So, oh, you're welcome. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that's what some people are doing. I don't want to risk messing up my whole one. That's why I ordered just a second stamp set, and I am not going to cut the dies apart. So I'll just have to run it through. If I do an individual one, I'll just have to run it through. I don't know how I'll do that. Maybe I'll just fussy cut it, because some of these don't look like they'd be too hard to fussy cut if I stamp an individual, or maybe I'll just use them for stamping backgrounds, because I love the detail in these butterflies, as I think many of you do too. And thank you to those who have already ordered that. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with a set that actually The dies are on, I don't know if they're on do not order yet or back. I think they're just on back order. And that is the Snailed It set. I've been wanting to use this and I just haven't gotten to it. And so this is the first card we're going to do. Except we're going to do it in different colors. Yeah, I'll send prayers your way too. Or up for you. The Hey Chick bundle. I think they said till June 30th. Hang on, let me look at the sheet again, Nick. Sorry. Okay, what did I just do with it? Oh, here it is. I will look on the flyer and let you know. Yep, through the 30th of June. Now, I don't know, who knows whether they'll continue it beyond that, but that's when the January to June mini ends, so they're making it coincide with that as far as an end date, the 30th of June. Okay, you're welcome. Isn't it cute? The paper is so cute. Let me show you the paper. Okay, so here's the stamp set, and here's the dies, and I've been using this little mini envelope for other non-Stampin' Up stuff, actually. But let me show you the papers, because they're available as far as I know. And like with the butterflies, this snail here, now I'm going to forget which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, this snail on the paper that has these little swirly things cuts out, which is what this is. I'm not even quite in frame, am I? But I haven't, I don't think these other two cut out snails on the paper. This little thing here, though, the speech bubble, does cut out the little bubble. Now, there is a stamp also, and so the die works with the stamp as well. Same with the snails. But this one is just die cut out. So this paper, which has the little mushrooms on the back, works with this die. And then the rest of them work with the stamps, and then these little mushrooms are extra, which maybe I should have die cut some of them, but I didn't. I'm kind of keeping it simple tonight, but let me show you the rest of the papers. So I showed you those two. And then I think I might have used this one before. Oops. Oh, and this little thing, it does cut out a note, I think, on one of these papers, not this one. But this is little envelopes and paper airplanes and like little postage stamp shapes. It's really cute. And then we have, sorry for the crinkling, we have this one with the bigger guys, and I tried the dies on these and I couldn't see where they worked for these. And then the back of that is Bermuda Bay with this swirly whirly design, which I was going to use, but I didn't. And then let's see what else we have. Showed you that, I showed you that, showed you that. Okay, then we have this one with hearts. Oh, isn't that cute? It's red with real red with pink flamingo hearts all over it. Oops, sorry, camera didn't like that. And big mushrooms. And those don't have a die, but those could easily be fussy cut. But why bother? You have a stamp set here that's really cute. And I missed one here. This is really cute too. Actually, I didn't see this earlier. This has like dashes on one side, but it's really cute on this side. I like that one. I didn't see that one before. Wow. I think, did I get them all? I think I need to put my camera up a little bit too. Somebody said I have it too low. Yeah, that's all. That's most all of them. Anyway, the background on this, I didn't use those papers. I used it to cut out these two things. I stamped this, and I used this die from the set to cut the frame out here. I used some real red ribbon from the current January to June. But these papers are the Brights Designer Series paper, which the patterns in this paper will be retiring. So even though the Brights aren't, as far as I know, any of them, you know, I have all this paper left, so I wanted to use it. So this is Bermuda Bay with the denim look, and then this is Daffodil Delight with the wood grain look. So I thought that was cute. Right, Cindy? I know the DSP is adorable. So we have a lot of cute DSP at Stampin' Up. We sure do. But I didn't have enough of those two particular designs and colors in that pack to use it. So we're going to actually use two different colors. So by the magic of YouTube, I don't quite like them as well, but this is Flirty Flamingo Wood Grain. It looks orange there, but it's not. Why is this so distorted? And this is Granny Apple Green. Maybe if I show it separate. Nope. I don't know why Flirty Flamingo looks orange, but it's not. It's Flamingo Pink. So that's what we're going to use. And I've already die cut this cutie patootie. And I die cut a hello in Bermuda Bay. And some strips of paper. So we still have to stamp, but let's go ahead and glue these down together. Forgive my reaching. I have to get my glue, which I buried. I have a mess. As usual, I have a mess. All right. Oops. Oops. Oh my goodness. So if there's, like I said, if there's anything in the annual catalog that you want, I would suggest getting it now. Sorry. Somebody's dinging me about a diet thing, which I'm not going to do. I need to do a diet, but I don't want to do one where you have to pay. Sorry. Thank you, Cindy. That was sweet of you. This might not be the best one to share because I'm kind of winging it, except for this card. But anyway, thank you very much. So I don't tend to gravitate towards this Granny Apple Green color. I don't know why. Oh, I shouldn't have glued that down. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't want to glue that down yet. We're going to put this ribbon instead on, which is the polka dot tool. So now that I have glue on here, let me get my silicone mat because I messed up. See? And let me get my seal. I'll have to put it inside the glue line down here. There we go. A couple people I know that usually are on here have birthdays coming up real soon. And I am afraid to say I'm late getting stuff out, but I will be getting stuff out. And they should know who they are. I hope one of them is okay, actually. Because I'm kind of surprised she's not here. Anyway. Alrighty. Now we can glue it down. Because I just want that there to have something for the snail to sit on. Just, you know. Aww. I know, right? I can just buy healthier food myself. My problem is I take after my mother for this, which is a bad thing in this regard. She liked her sweets and I like my snacks. Doesn't matter if they're sweet or salty. I just like them. So that's a bad thing. I really have to stop. And there's always an excuse, like, you know, St. Patrick's Day, we have these tasty cake. There's marshmallow puff cookies with a chocolate cookie crust, and then they're marshmallow, and then they're coated in, oh my gosh. You know, I looked at the package for 2 of them. They're 410 calories for 2. I ate 1 today, and I told my son to have the other one without opening the second pack. So, yay, at least I did that. And I tried not to eat as much today at all. So, I'm having tea, though. All right, we have to stamp. Let me figure out what I do with my stamp. Here it is. So let me get my Memento Tuxedo Black. I think I have it out, actually. Yep. I have like one stamp set of stuff over here and another one over here, and I'm out of room. I am going to probably be going back to my old setup, which had an arm that came the other direction. So this one's not in front of me because I don't like how this bumps up. I can't get good image, but I think the other one made it always look like you were tilting. So that's not good either. But what are you going to do? Yeah, stamp that crooked as I'll get out and not well. I can't believe I might have to re-ink this already because I'm putting it up a little higher because we have to cut the square out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've been, yeah. Apparently, officially, so am I too, but I haven't had to go on meds yet, but I have a doctor's appointment next week, and I'm sure I'm going to. I've been trying to treat it with certain vitamins. All right, why is this so dark there? All right, so I'm getting out a whole bunch of different blends. I'm going to use the bone first, ivory. And how I did this is I used ivory for all the stems, but then I just used bright colors here and here and here, everywhere, and then I cut it out. So that's what I'm going to do again. You can do it however you want. The mushrooms in my yard are not bright colors. They're either white-ish, like ivory, or they're black, which is definitely poisonous. And I never used to have them, but it was so wet the last few years, apparently, that we were getting these big, black, ugly mushrooms. Yuck. They don't look nice in the yard. And I'm going to actually do under here with it, too. And this is just easy peasy coloring because it's just meant to be cutesy. Cutesy wootsy. Am I in frame? Yes. Can you guys see me, what I'm doing okay? Am I up too high or down too low? Or let me know. And if I go out of frame a lot, please yell at me. I try not to do that, and I put it up a little higher than I usually have it because somebody mentioned that to me, but yeah, I don't know. This is Bermuda Bay Light. Oops, wrong end. Wrong end. Really? Oh, except now it's bouncing. I don't know about that because my ground looks, my grass looks terrible. I guess maybe I have a lot of animal fertilizer right now because the deer have been visiting, or they were. I haven't seen them in a few days now, but we had deer visiting quite a lot in the really cold spell. All right, let's see. We want to use Real Red Light. I actually, on the first one, I used Poppy. Oops, that's Cherry Cobbler. I used Poppy Parade by mistake and then realized the papers in the set, it's Real Red. So I went over it in real red. I'll just use real red. It doesn't really matter because we're not using those colors in the background. I'll look up in a second. We're going to be doing some more coloring tonight, I think, too, on the second card. And the third card, I don't know if we'll get to one. If we do, it'll be playing with something. Just playing. So it'll be a playful night. A colorful, playful night. So do you all do anything special for St. Patrick's Day? We used to make corned beef and cabbage, but I didn't this year. Yesterday I made a ham because I had bought a ham butt a week ago. And so tomorrow I'll probably we make like a ham and green bean soup. Thank you, Philomena. Oh, stop bouncing. Why is it bouncing? All right, and then I'm going to use Bright Daffodil Delight. I think I used, Dark Daffodil Delight. I think I used light on the first one. I could actually make it dark and light. Maybe I will. I think I will. Oops. Just because I can. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. You're making corned beef and cabbage Saturday. Oh, stop bouncing. Why is it bouncing? Do I have too much stuff out here? Maybe. Oh boy. That sounds nice, Cindy. My son is here, but I made homemade, I don't know why I think I need one of them for the next one. I'm going to use Granny Apple Green Light for all the little leaves and grass and stuff. The other day I made like a homemade, it was supposed to be beef stew, but it ended up being vegetable beef soup with just carrots, parsnips, and a little bit of celery and some red skin baby potatoes and beef cubes and beef broth and seasonings. It turned out really good. If my son likes it, must be good. My mom used to make it with parsnips, but it was a thicker beef stew. Excuse me. I put a little bit too much beef broth in, I think, and it tasted really good, but it was soupy, not stewy. But that's okay. It's just us. And he liked it, so I don't know what this little squirrely thing is supposed to be, but I just kind of drew in some other grass here to add a little coloring at the bottom. Because there was grass there, but I just don't want these sitting on nothing in the picture frame. Alrighty. Yeah, it was really yummy and healthy too, pretty healthy. Alright, so now I need the dye. And actually we just finished that. I had some for lunch and Chris finished it for his dinner, lunch, or whatever. Our schedules are so whacked up. Alright, so I'm gonna turn around and run this through the big machine. I'll be right back. You're hungry now? Sorry. I'm a little hungry too. I have just leftover ham. I actually ate a piece cold in my fingers with a few crackers before I came up. So I'm good. I'm good. My stomach's not like rumbling. So at least you won't hear that. So guys, don't forget to check my other channel out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's the jewelry collab if you're interested in jewelry at all. I worked with a color that is not my typical color that I use to make jewelry. So we'll see how you like it. Isn't that so cute? This is an adorable stamp set. Okay, now, sorry, I'm fumbling here. Okay, this is a piece. I didn't feel like putting like a bazillion dimensionals on this frame, but I wanted to pop it up. So I did use the foam adhesive sheets. I love these. Can't recommend them enough. And they're a nice size. And yeah, so this is cut. I think it's like 2 by 2 1/4, something like that. And it just fits on there nicely. So that's what we're going to do. Isn't that funny? The messed up one is right on the back. Oh, well. So we're just going to do that. Originally, I wanted it inside those dotted lines, but it really doesn't matter. Hi, Mary from Vancouver, Washington. Happy St. Patty's Day. And I'm going to hold this up a little bit. We've been talking about food and stamping and food and all kinds of stuff. Okay, now I will use the regular and mini dimensionals for these two because I bumped it all up. I bumped it all up. So again, this is die cut from the paper. The snail it paper. This little one goes up here. It's adorable paper. Maybe one more little one over here. I know it's dark out, but it really seems particularly dark in here to me right now. I don't know if my light is dying on me or my eyes are going. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Where do you share them? On Facebook or something? All right, now I have to look at my spacing here. So, yeah, I think that'll be good. We can just go like right there. And, yep, we'll just put that up on dimensionals too. Oops. They're stuck together. And one little mini. Starting to use my minis more. My minis. Because I don't seem to use them quite as often as the big ones. And I go through big dimensionals like crazy. So coming up on, let's see, on Saturday, there's a collab called, oh gosh, what is it called? Fab 4. That will be using Stampin' Up products. I will be using Stampin' Up for that one. That's our punches, dies, stencils, and embossing folders. And I'll be trying to use quite a few of them. Okay, so on the inside, all I did on this is I just did strips of the paper. So I put the, just like on the front, Granny Apple Green. And then I just cut this down not a half an inch, a 1/4 inch smaller and offset it. Because it's a hello card, I just wanted it to be generic. So, oh, thanks, Nix. Okay. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate that. Well, if any of your friends aren't demonstrators and would like to purchase from me, that would be great. Especially today. Today is free shipping for any order $50 or more. But it ends today. So, and that doesn't happen very often with Stampin' Up, especially right now with all this mess going on. Because shipping prices keep going up everywhere. And that reminds me, I think Stampin' Up switched to UPS SurePost for most of their shipping now, which in certain areas, I'm sure that's great. In my area, it hasn't been so great. It's, I just don't know. Well, I can't say that. UPS Sure Post is good. It's Mail Innovations I don't like. Is that the same thing? Yeah, Rococo Rose paper, they gave us a notice today and said that it was almost depleted and likely would sell out today. And they said that they are getting another shipment, one more. But once they put that live, once they get it and put it live, that's it. So it's while supplies last. Thank you, Philomena. And the whale paper, I forget what it's called, Whale It Up or Whale Done, is low inventory. So if that's something you want, I suggest you get that soon. Any of the in colors, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy for the papers. If you want any of those, and any of the Stampin' Blends, like we had Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends and Purple Posy Stampin' Blends. If you want any of those, get them now if you can. I think I saw Rococo Rose was almost low inventory on these too, or maybe sold out. I'm not sure. Whale of a time. Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. All right. So I was originally going to do 2 cards with this, but I thought we'd move on. Which color do you like better? I can't decide. I think I like them both. Funny, I should have used that over here, but it's okay. It's colorful. Cute, cute, cute. And keep in mind, you can also stamp the little snail or the bigger snails. There's 2 other. There's this one with the present on her little snail thingy and the long eyelashes. And there's this one with the little You've Got Mail. I used to love that movie. I watched a video the other day. It said, "Whatever happened to Meg Ryan?" Well, she's still around. She's like directing movies now, both. um, so anyway, you can stamp these out, and there are dies to cut these. And then this one, Happy Mail Enclosed, that works with the rectangular postage stamp punch. I may use, but I was thinking I'd use that on the envelope for these. Anyway, yeah. So that is those 2 cards. Let me move them somewhere. And the next one is just a in progress. I thought I'd switch to Springtime Joy, which is in the January to June on page 22. I looked it up before I came on here. And then this one, Borders Abound, is in the annual. I went over it. Borders Abound. It's in the annual catalog. It has a thank you, best wishes, hello, love for you, and then these 4 borders, snowflakes, which I really should have used in winter time. I had not used this. In fact, I had to take time. I still haven't taken all the stamps and put them on cling stuff. We're just using this one. And then the bunny and the chickie. I'm sorry. I'm pointing to the lamb and saying bunny. The bunny, the chickie, and this flower. And Welcome Spring on the outside. And I'm going to use a punch that's not orderable right now, I think. We're on back order, the double oval punch. Hope it comes back because I love that punch. And may the new life of spring bring you joy. And also probably this little tiny butterfly. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I pulled out this paper, which is Flowers for Every Season. It's in the annual catalog, and I was torn between. Ooh, see, I didn't see that one. I was going to use this one, but then I saw these tulips. They're going to be mostly covered up, which is sad. Actually, maybe what I'll do is cut out a portion and just make it like a border. I don't know, but it has all these different pretty papers in the in colors that will continue for another year. But that paper will probably go away, as well as I don't know if the jar set will go away or not. I already pre-stamped the bunny, but we have to color these flowers, and I want to stamp some other flowers and the little chickie on here. So we're going to stamp maybe Maybe 2 flowers. I don't know. Let's do some stamping first. We'll see how it is before I start coloring. Hi, Hilda. Hilda, no. Yeah, it is a sweet lamb. The whole set is sweet. And it's so cute. Cute, cute. And Heather talked me into it, and then she didn't get it. Oh, you both like them both. Okay. All right. So let's do... I just want my bunny here so I can kind of decide on placement of these flowers. And I'm just using Memento Tuxedo Black. I don't want to get it. Oh, look at that. Well, Bunny's going to have to go closer. Oh, poo. Bunny can cover up part of that flower. Okay. All right, let me clean that stamp off because I clearly got something on the edge. Ugh. Sometimes I push too hard. Sometimes I do. All right, we're going to put 2 flowers on here. Maybe go down a little bit for one. Then we're going to put a little chickie down here too. Chickie. Ducky, whatever. Chickie. Chickie to me. Well, he's kind of flying, isn't he? That's okay. We're going to leave him flying. Oh, I'm being silly tonight. I am. See, I did not plan this very well at all. I'm not sure I'm happy with that, actually. And then anyway, we're going to stamp. Let's do that a while too. Nope, not thank you. We're going to stamp Happy Spring, but we're going to stamp that. I had to figure out, oh, we're using Magenta Madness. Let me think here a minute. So this is Magenta Madness, Just Jade. So I need Just Jade, and Bumblebee. We don't have a Bumblebee, so I'll use Dark So Saffron in this. And Magenta Madness. Well, I might need Light So Saffron too for the ducky, chickie. And then over here, see, I actually used Flirty Flamingo on the bunny before I knew what paper I was going to use. It's better to pick out your paper first. Yeah. I think this has Poppy Parade, Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Bumblebee, and Magenta Madness. So we're using a Magenta Madness card base. So I guess these flowers will be, well, they could be yellow ones. Nah, I like pink. So what color should I put this? I guess we'll use Magenta Madness for this and stamp in, I don't know what color yet. Let's color this first and see how it turns out. Chicken tenders. Yeah. That's true. They are chicken tenders. You are bad. But you're fun. It's all good. It's all good. So we're going to cover up our boo-boo. I don't want to redo this. All right. That was easy. Okay, let's figure out over here what needs to be green. Just little touches. I don't know. I saw in the catalog they didn't color this. They colored the background and just stamped on it. Maybe a smart move. You know what? I'm going to use my dye-based ink one because it has a smaller point on the right side. Because otherwise, we could have a problem called Deb Can't Stay in the Lines. At least I'm using green for St. Patty's Day, right? A little bit. So I think I'm getting my paper pumpkin kit tomorrow, but I won't have time tomorrow to do it, but I'll try and do it on Friday if I don't have time to do it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I might be exhausted after going to the doctor. Just how it goes. All right. Let me bring in. We could do yellow flowers. No, we're gonna have a yellow chickie. Let's do pink flowers. We can have yellow centers in here. I missed the leaf up at the very top. Excuse me. This is a really pretty Borders Abound set. I really wish I had. I don't think I had it when I was doing snowflake stuff, but it has a really pretty snowflake border. And it's in the annual, so who knows if it'll be around for long. All right. Now, I could switch to the other markers, but yeah, I think I will. I'm doing both types of markers. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah, Doc, I'm sure they do. It's really just the thought of it and hoping everything goes okay. I have another different doctor appointment next week. That's just a regular. Well, they're both kind of just regular checkups, just different ways. Yeah, maybe I should have used the other one. This is Magenta Madness Light. I have to do it this way, sorry. I'm having trouble. Oh, I went outside the line. How terrible. Anyway. We can always use the color lifter, which actually does work if you're very careful with it. And wipe it off after each use on a scrap paper, so there's no color from the last time you used it on there. I do suggest with the color lifter to just dab it on a sheet before you use it, because sometimes mine is really juicy and leaks out, and you don't want that to happen on your beautifully colored design that you just want to get a little markup on or something. Like that little boo-boo up there. I'm not even going to worry about that one. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. So I think, what did I say? Fab 4. Yeah, Fab 4 is going to use a variety of things. I haven't made them yet, but I have the ideas in my head. I know what I want to use. So that's on something I forget. Then there's another collab on Sunday, the monthly card collab. I didn't, except for paper and stuff, I did not use Stampin' Up! For that. Because I didn't really, well, that's, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I did use Stampin' Up! Paper and ink, but I didn't have things that would work for that, the theme we have for Sunday. So you'll just have to wait and see. That one's called Monthly Card Collab. That will be up at 7 a.m. on Sunday. That's already filmed and waiting to go up. So I think I used cardstock and designer paper on those. I know I did, yeah. And I made 3 cards for Sunday. I'll probably have 2 or 3 for Saturday. It's Fab 4. Not sure yet. Depends on how complicated I make it. Sometimes I overcomplicate things. Sorry this is taking a while. I'll look up in a minute. I just want to get these flowers done. I'll look up and you'll all be gone. Oh no. Aren't these so pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. I think I'm going to make those little ones yellow. And I think I will use the small thing again. And I need to bring Just Jade back because I missed a leaf up here. I missed a couple of leaves up here. At least they don't look like I did them. There's a couple right there. Yep, 2 more here. Wow. Any other ones? I think that one I think I did. I just can't see it. Okay. Okay, looking up. Okay, snacky time. No, these flowers here are from Borders Abound. It's in the annual catalog on page 55. And I'm using this border strip right here. These little flowers are in the Springtime Joy, same as the bunny. Yes. But no, this border is in the annual catalog. Borders Abound, it's called. And now we're just doing these little tiny flowers here. I'm doing them in Bumblebee with the Stampin' Right marker, which is dye-based ink instead of alcohol, because it has a finer point on the right side, the writing side. It has a tip for coloring, but this is such a small area. You don't have to color these, like I mentioned. You can just shade the paper and then stamp over it. Let me get some of these things put away. But I didn't feel like doing that tonight. So I felt like color. I still have to color the other stuff. All right, we'll do the Chicky next. And I'm actually going to use, I like to use Dark Mango Melody for the beak. You could also use Calypso Coral, I guess. And then I will just use dark for the little wings and stuff. So Saffron, sorry. And then I'll go ahead and color them in. Maybe around the edges a little bit with the darker. He's so cute. He's got his eyes closed. He's sleeping with his eye. I mean, flying with his eyes closed. Thank you. Yes, I do keep busy with collabs, and I'm seriously thinking that next year I'm going to cut way back on collabs. I'll probably continue with some of the smaller ones that are more Stampin' Up related, like the Fab 4 and the color combo, which is on the last day of every month. And what's the other one we do? Oh, the case a card. So I'll probably continue those. But I need more time to just do like my own stamping and stuff. We're going to color these in magenta, I think also. I'm just putting dark So Saffron in the middle there, and then I never did color the leaves in the rest of the way. Let's do that first in Just Jade. I put the streak there of the dark. Ay, ay, ay. And I know I have a boo-boo on there. This too will get covered up. Okay. And these flowers are easy. Those flowers, that is so pretty. I just love that. You have to get the borders abound before it goes away. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And this is light magenta madness. And the So Saffron barely showed up in the center there. Might have to go over that again with Mango Melody. Mango Melody is probably my favorite yellow in the Stampin' Blends because it has a nice bright color to it. It's good for duck beaks and stuff like that. Bird beaks. Calypso Coral is pretty good too, but it's darker orange, you know. Springtime flowers. I can't wait to see my flowers bloom. All right, now let's figure out the sentiment because, you know, whoops, cat fur. Bunny's going to hide our boo-boo. Birdie's flying. The chickie. I just hate to use this whole paper. Maybe I can do like an offset. Oh, I'm kind of liking that idea. I could cut a strip off of this. We'll see. I might do that so you can see more of that pretty paper. Case of card, right. So I'm going to do Welcome Spring. Let me go get, let's see, maybe I have a piece here. Yes, I do. Never mind. I have one I can use. I'm going to cut the, this part out in the Magenta Madness. I think I'm just going to stamp in black, Tuxedo Black. And on a scrap of white, which I need. Here's a scrap of white. Oops. We're going to pop that bunny up, by the way. Okay. Memento. Thank you, Cindy. The offset or the stamping in black? Which one did you mean? Let's see. I hope I can get it there. I don't know. Oh, that's crooked as all get out, but it won't matter if I can get it punched right. Too far, a little too far up. Flip that over and go down a little further on the paper. And a little straighter too. Offset, okay. Thank you. I think so too. Actually, get rid of that. Close my ink up. Clean my stamp off. What a process, huh? Put this over here because that goes with that stamp set. Oh, not that side, this side. And I agree. I think we're going to cut a strip off of here and offset this so that we can see a little more of this paper. Perhaps. I don't know. I still might cut a strip off there. I'm going to make that a little bit shorter. I don't know if I can fit this in here just by 1/4 inch. I can't cut any off the other way because it would cut into the, I think I will still offset it, but I'll leave that paper on the whole back. All right, I have a plan. Hi, Jen. Yeah, bunnies and, oh, come on, glue. Here we go. Bunnies and chickies and flowers galore. We're on card 2. First one was the snail set thing. And I don't know, card number 3 might be Circle Celebration. I just feel like playing with that tonight, I think. I have 2 or 3 other stamp sets out too, but I think think I'm still going to offset that. I'll glue this together, and Bunny goes here, and he'll be popped up. This will be popped up, but it's awfully... Oh, I have a little butterfly also. All right. Let's glue this on, and then we'll pop that up. Well, actually, we have to glue the whole background on. I'm trying to decide if I want some Magenta Madness ribbon or Daffodil Delight ribbon. Hang on, not Daffodil Delight. Let me pull out some ribbons and see what we want to do. Not that one. Oops. Speaking of ribbon, you know, the Rococo Rose ribbons, of which there are at least 2, will be going away too. See, I can't wrap it here. I could just put a little bow right there, maybe. We'll see. We'll experiment. The other one I pulled out is the Bumblebee Gingham, but I don't think I want that on this card. I think next month I'll be getting a jumbo bow tie thingy from my upline. I think. And we'll see how it helps me tie bows or not. That's not working. Let's see how we like that. That might be cute. Let's just snip it and see. Yeah, I'll put the yellow one away. Not wanting the yellow. No, I didn't order today because the thing is, I would have, but I really don't. I already placed an order a while back for the other stuff I wanted out of the annual, including this Borders Abound. But also, I had a coupon to use, which they reminded me of a couple days ago. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Because of the magnetic plate thing, and I forgot I hadn't used it, even though one of my customers used hers, and I'm like, what was that all about, this discount? She said, oh, I forgot I had this thing from the magnetic plate. Well, obviously I forgot too. So anyway, you had to use that by March 31st or something or lose it. So I went ahead and used it, and then like 2 days later they announced the I think I'm liking this, and then we'll stamp this little guy like right here or something. All right, let's glue this down. So because I did that, I have another bundle coming, and I think one other thing. I can't, not a stamp. I mean, only one stamp set. No, I have my second stamp set of the butterflies that I'm going to cut apart. That's what it was. Let's pop this bunny up. Thank you, Cindy. You guys are so sweet. How'd I get so lucky to have people like you watching, huh? I don't know. But I thank you for being here with me. Because really, it's not much fun if you're sitting here talking to yourself. I do that often enough. So anyway, because I haven't even gotten that other order yet. I think it's... something's coming tomorrow, and I'm not sure if it's Paper Pumpkin or this order. I think it's Paper Pumpkin. Because tomorrow is the 18th. That would be about the right time. I usually get the Paper Pumpkin around the 18th or 19th. It says it's coming tomorrow, but who knows? It might be the 19th by the time my post office delivers it. All right, let's put this up on Dimensionals 2. When you craft, you talk to yourself or your pets. Yeah, definitely I talk to my pets. Thank you, Jen. This morning I was in I have 2 different desks up here. One is for jewelry and one is for everything else. And So I have this pink old towel, and I put it on the whatever chair I'm not using, and my cat comes up and lays on it. Well, she was sitting on my card making chair this morning because I was making jewelry. And she was so cute. I took pictures of her. She was peeking out the side like she was sleeping for a long time. And then when she woke up, I'm not happy with this bow. Anyway, I need another another gluey dot thing. Anyway, when she woke up, she was like peeking out through the arm. It's like an office, an old office chair I sit in over here, which squeaks. I really need new chairs and a new setup altogether. But anyway, it was so cute. She was just sitting there, like laying there, but peeking out at me. It was so cute. I took pictures and sent them to my son downstairs. All right, now we have this little butterfly. It's so cute too. But sometimes I talk to myself too. Usually it's like, what'd you do that for, you dummy? Kind of thing. We'll just put one of these right here. And I think that's all I'll do there. Oh, and then we can put some enamel dots on. This card's turning out cuter than I thought it would. All right, so what color do we want the butterfly to be? Misty Moonlight or yellow? We have yellow in the chickie. Maybe we should make it be Misty Moonlight. What do you think? I know. That's so true. Like, this cat is totally different than my old cat who lived to almost 20. She was a Persian. This one's a black and white tuxedo. Or I could make it just jade. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling... You know what? I'll put blue dots in here. I should have done this before I glued this down. Oops. And then we'll use light just jade to color it in. And maybe a little, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Oh, Winkestella. Sheesh. Tell I'm tired, huh? I don't know why I woke up at 3. Wow. Usually if I wake up at 3:30, I go back to sleep for a little while, like till maybe 5 or something. 5 is a good time for me to get up. 5 or 5:30. 3:30 is a little early, but today I didn't. I made coffee and stayed awake, so I'm a little bit tired. I used to work like mad and all weird kind of hours, and I don't have the energy anymore that I used to. So, I don't know if it's just an age thing or if it's just I don't know what it is. Yeah, it is cute for Easter or just to say hello. We're going to stamp on the inside too. A little Winkestella. A little bit dry. Isn't that bunny cute? I love those flowers though. Got flowers in her hair, the girl bunny. All right, so on the inside, let me get a piece of white, and we're gonna just stamp this sentiment. May the new life of spring bring you joy. And maybe we'll do another little butterfly in pink or something. I don't know, because we have pink on you. Oh, you know what? I probably can put a little strip of paper there. Should I be consistent and stamp this in magenta again? I still might put a little butterfly, but it might be... we could make it just a... Let me cut this down. You love this card? Yours is black. Yeah, that's what mine is. Black. Oh, yeah. Yes. And if you have a cupboard door that's not closed tight, mine will just like try to go in or see what's in there. and she gets scared. Like if you come up behind her and try and close the closet door, she'll like jump out of her skin. It's pretty funny actually. She's a funny cat, but she loves to play, but not like she. Well, she's kind of getting old too. I adopted her when she was already, they think, 5 or 6, so she's probably about 9 now. So she's not a little kitty anymore either. And I think she might have had it rough before she ended up in the shelter because she was missing some teeth, and then she had to have a tooth pulled, and like one of her eyelashes is missing and something else, another whisker is missing or something. So it's kind of sad, but she's still cute in my eyes. And she was named Squirt at the shelter because she's a shorty, but I didn't like that name for her, so I renamed her Kalli, which stands for Black Goddess. But I don't know about her being a goddess, but she's a cutie pie. So we call her Kalli Cutie Pie. And whereas we always had to have multiple names apparently, whereas our other one was Princess Kimmy Fluffy Cat. And she, even though my son won't admit it, was named after the pink Power Ranger because she was my son's cat originally. That's another long story, but anyway, so she was named after the pink Power Ranger, but she was a Persian and was really fluffy, so that's where the Fluffy Cat, and she just was royalty. She just, had to be treated like royalty. So anyway, thus that name. Kalli's not like a princess. She's not like I don't know. She doesn't act like a princess, but she's a cutie pie. Actually, Christopher has now started to call her the queen. She's the queen of the house, which is above a princess, so I don't know. But we waited 3 years after that first one passed to get another one because that was kind of hard on us. We had her almost, 20 years from kitten to grown kitty. And that was really hard. I think it was harder on my son than on me even. There is the inside. Woohoo! Now we'll just put that in there. And card number 2 is done. Right, that's right, our fur kids. I had a Shih Tzu once too, a little doggy. And he was confused. He thought my old cat was his girlfriend. And he used to chase her, like where we lived at the time. Had like kitchen, dining room, living room, and a big circle kind of thing. And he used to chase her around and around in a circle, and then she would outsmart him and jump up on top of the sofa on the back. And he couldn't get up on the sofas because he was too short. You call Freddy Freddy Bear? Aww. 1.5 years old. Oh, how cute. High five. He plays dead? Oh my gosh. He just likes cabinets too. I think most cats like cabinets and closets and places where you have to be careful too, because years ago, this is before Kimmy, we had 2 other cats and we couldn't find one time. We were out looking outside in the garage, looking in, asking neighbors to check their garages and stuff. Guess where he was? He was in our dryer. He climbed in there because it was warm and we didn't know it, and we shut the door. Luckily, we didn't have it on. It was empty. But oh my gosh, that poor cat, and we couldn't hear it because the laundry room door was shut. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, definitely cardboard boxes. Yep. Gift bags, ribbons. Yeah, well, he was okay, but we were so upset. We thought we lost him like forever. All right, so that's card 2. For those of you that came in late, I'll show you card 1. These are card 1 from the Snail It, but the paper used is from the Brights Designer Series paper. And inside I just left them blank and put strips of those same colorways. So this is Bermuda Bay and Daffodil Delight with a real red ribbon that's in the January to June mini. And this is Flirty Flamingo with Granny Apple Green with the polka dot ribbon from the annual catalog. And yeah, and then we colored this in and used the die from the set. And these are die cut out of the papers. And then this one, we just did a lot of coloring using Borders Abound from the annual catalog, which is item code 152627. We use this one here. This one's really pretty too. I was torn. And these sentiments are really nice. I don't have them all punched out yet. And then we also used Springtime Joy because it's so cute. So, all right, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. You have a choice between Posted for You, these birdies, although I really don't know what I want to do with the background of that, or Circle Celebration. Which would you like me to use next? Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Hildy. Card 1 is cute. Thank you, Chris. Your son's cat's mom liked putting her kittens in cabinets at nighttime. She'd leave one out and have the rest hiding behind the dishes. Oh, wow. Circles. Yay. That's what I want to use, Tiffs. No clue what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll figure something out. Let's use something besides pink. I don't know what paper I want to use. All right, let's figure out. I don't want to use this one because I did before. I'm kind of thinking these flowers intrigue me, and this thing here. I'm just thinking of doing like a background, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at these. Oh, that one's kind of cool too. This one. Actually, that would make a cool background. This reminds me of a dahlia. These flowers. I just want to test stamp that one. Yay, Cindy says circle also. Yay. And dahlias are my well, I used to grow them. I kill them now because I have such a brown thumb, but dahlias require a lot of work. This one's really pretty. Maybe I'll put that on a separate piece stamped and have that sort of as a center thing, and then maybe find a strip sentiment. But let's see how these other ones. I'm kind of thinking we're going to need some other texture-y things too. So I'm kind of thinking this one and this crosshatch too, maybe. I don't know. I'm just playing around. This one goes on here. I'm kind of running out of blocks because I have them all over my desk. Let me move some of these out of the way. All right. Put them on top of these stamps and then I'll figure out I need them for something. All right. Start with this and see what we can do. No clue what I'm doing here. I want to scrap test these two first. Yeah. And I don't want to use pink. Any particular color you'd like? Hi, Paula. Thank you. I just showed the cards we made already, but we're getting ready to do a third one, except I haven't planned it at all. All right, guys, would you like reds, blues, greens? Retiring Rococo Rose. That's already gone, apparently. Coastal Cabana. Why don't we use Coastal Cabana? Misty Moonlight? We can use Misty Moonlight. And what else? What other color? So I guess we use just Jade. Blue, says Nix. All right. They're not planned with. Sometimes they can be disastrous. We're going to do blue for the dahlias. My favorite dahlia is a hot pink. I'm testing this first. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that one. Ooh. And then this one should be the opposite. It's going to be blue flower. I wonder. Oh, that colors that in. Hang on. It's a two-stepper. I'm going to get Seaside Purple Posy. No, can't get that. Highland Heather. Let's try that. Let's try Misty Moonlight with Highland Heather in it and see how that looks. I can figure out which way it goes. That's the question. Sometimes the way they have them on the paper. Oh yeah, there's a little arrow on there. Eeks. Okay, so here's a thing. On your sheet here, there's a little arrow that tells you what direction, which I didn't pay attention to, to put your stamps on so that they'll stamp right on each other. So now I'll never be able to figure this out, will I? Yes, I think. Because there's 3 dashes over here. So I think that goes like that. So that appears to be that little, those 3 dashes go on the left. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. So we'll see if I can do this. Where'd my 3 dashes go? There they are. They go over there. I don't know. Does it look right? Right about there. I don't know. We'll try it and see. It's probably kind of all messed up. No. I had to play with that more. I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just use this and color it. I don't know. Weird. 3 dashes. Now let's get the other one. Except I didn't figure out where the other one, which way it goes, like this. The leaves are slightly different shaped, so the fatter one goes up top there. This one is fatter. I think that's how it goes. So I'm going to try that again. Except I can't see. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll not do the color it in one. A lighter pink. Yeah, I know, but I used pink on the other card, so I didn't want to use that. Yeah, maybe a lighter pink would have worked inside it, but yeah. Highland Heather is not going to happen for that anyway. All right, so we're just going to make some kind of a background with the main circles and this stamp here. Oh, I didn't test these. I will play with that more and figure it out better. That's pretty. And this one does that hatch, cross hatch. Maybe we'll use Highland Heather looks good with it. So maybe we'll use like this little crosshatch in Highland Heather, this in Just Jade, and the blue flower, and then we'll color that in eventually. I don't know. I'm just playing. We're just playing. It looks pretty. Which one? This? But the lines are not, like, they're not in the right places. I can see the outline of the leaves. Maybe they're not supposed to be, but I don't know. I'll keep playing with it sometime. But for tonight, let's do some of this playing. Juice this up. We're going to have a blue dahlia. And we'll have a couple of them. Several blue dahlias. Maybe one more up here. Here. And maybe one going off the paper here. Let's put some green things in now. No, I need another dahlia here. Having fun, right. And it might not turn out great, but it's okay. Oops, that one's too in line with the other one. Oh well. We'll break it up with one of these. We'll put one of these over here. Oops. I don't know. I guess right there. Now let's bring in the purple Highland Heather. I'm sad that Purple Posy never got going because I really like that color. It's like a pinky purple. Anyway. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's pretty. Maybe this corner too. All right, I think there was another thing in there that I can pull out to use. Hang on. Yeah. I have the paper and the, I actually do have the ink, but of course I'm not supposed to use it. But I also have the Stampin' Blends, and they're really pretty. They didn't discontinue them, which sort of surprised me when they discontinued the ink because, you know, supposedly they're the same colors. But all right, let me close up these inks and figure out what I'm going to do next. There's this, I don't know if I have room for that, so maybe we'll use this little flower instead. Keep it in the flower line here. We can bring in a little pink. Why not? Let's see. I guess we could use, we'll use Magenta Madness because it's in the same color family thing. You have paper and stamping blends too. Yeah. All right. I need to take one of these off their block. I have to knock this off its block. Been knocked off its block. All right. We just need a couple of these to spruce it up a little bit. Oops, I just stamped on my host code. By the way, anybody coming in late, today's the last day the only day for free shipping for orders over, for orders over $50 US. Oh my goodness. All right. I have to try and fix that one. Let's see if I can do it. I think I got it blurry. Yeah, well, that's all right. One more. Right in here somewhere, somehow. Another one right there. Maybe right there. All right, I think that is enough on that. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? Now, I don't know what to do about the inside of those flowers. I'm kind of tempted to just let them alone, although I'm kind of thinking I should add a little color too. I don't know. Let's see, what color could I add? That's Misty Moonlight. I could put Seaside Spray in there maybe. Or Highland Heather. By the time your order today comes, you will have all the paper series you wanted. That's cool. Oh, but not the mini. Well, you have till the end of June for Mini Bumblebee. There's a thought. Except we don't have a Bumblebee blend, but I can use So Saffron. Where's my scrap piece? Let's just see how So Saffron will look. Well, it's going to be hard to tell. It'll be pretty. Why not? We'll do it. This is hopefully So Saffron. Oh, this is Daffodil Delight. Hang on, I thought that was awfully light. I mean bright. Here's So Saffron. Let me see which one I want to use. This is So Saffron, right? Yep. Okay, this is light. Just pretty light. Everything's rolling down. And that's dark, which isn't much darker. Kind of like the light one better, actually. All right. All right. We'll do that. And then we'll figure out a sentiment. These are probably going to turn green because they're on blue. This is not going to be real good coloring, guys, because there's a lot of them. You just want to keep me here all night. But I will turn into a zombie after a little while because I'm tired. Because I've been up a long time. But that's okay. I probably just sit and watch YouTube videos the rest of the night anyway. Or something. I saw a pretty good movie on Netflix the other day, a couple days ago. It was called Penguin something, but it was not about a penguin. It was kind of sad, but it's kind of happy. What do you think? Is that going to look good for all of them? We got a nice colorful card. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I might put a little more. Oh, you know what? We forgot to put our bling on that other card. Our Magenta Madness enamel dots. Well, we'll have to fix that at the end here. And what made me think of it is this card with all these in colors mostly. Except for Highland Heather. Except for Heather. What did Heather have for a snack? Did she already say? Was it anything good? Are we going to be drooling? I have Easter candy in the house too, but I put it away from the kitchen because I'm less likely to eat it then. And it's really not for me. Haha. Some of it will be because some of it others don't like jelly beans. But mostly it's for my grandchildren who really don't eat that much candy anyway, except at Halloween. And then they probably get enough to last them all year anyway. I don't think I've ever had a blue dahlia. I've had pink and yellow and white and red. But dahlias are a lot of work. You have to trim them back. You have to stake them up because they get heavy and they flop over. And you have to dig them up every fall because up here they freeze and will die. So, and that's the part I don't like. Well, that and constantly staking them up. But the red ones and the pink ones, hummingbirds do like. So I might have to try again. I had them for lots of years, but I had help with staking them up and stuff. I left the stakes in the ground, so at least I know where to plant them if I so choose. I also bought seeds last year for a vegetable garden, but that's your weakness. Jelly beans? You hide them from yourself, yeah. All candy, almost all candy. The only candy I don't like is maple flavored candy so far. Well, and I don't like those jelly beans that have those weird tastes. Those, what are they called? Jelly bellies or something. There, I think that's it. Pretty. Now, we had to pick a sentiment out from somewhere else. Oh, we were going to stamp this. Let's stamp this big one. And then maybe we'll cut it out and plop it right in the middle here and have some paper going across. Something, I don't know. And plus I have to get probably Misty Moonlight as a background. Let's see if I have one cut. I don't think I do. Drat. Well, I do, however, have, here's what we'll do, because I don't feel like getting up and going to another part of the room. I have a Misty Moonlight panel and a Whisper White card. Oh, shoot, I'm going to have to cut that down. Yeah. All right, so that's the first thing. We have to trim that down by 1/4 inch. Oops. Hi, Judy. Yes, several people did, but not everybody. I think I had like 4 orders today. 4 people that took advantage of it, something like that. We are using Circle Celebration right now. I did not, only because I had just placed an order 2 days ago before, or 3 days ago before I knew about this shipping thing, which we just learned about like yesterday. So that's going to be like that. That's pretty. I like that. Looking for ribbon. We have Misty Moonlight ribbon. But first we have to figure out, we're going to stamp this other one, and then we're going to figure out a sentiment from somewhere. Maybe I'll just use one of the sentiments from Borders Abound. That had some pretty ones. You know, just a thank you or a best wishes or a hello. I think we'll use a thank you. Do I have that out? Yes. Isn't that a pretty thank you? We'll use that. Make it a thank you card. Oops. All right. I need another scrap of white. Nope. All right. Let me get another piece of white. Now, I think this is a tough one because it's going to color. I think we're going to use Just Jade. You have, I think you have until midnight Mountain Time or something like that. It's usually around then. Don't hold me to that though. Because, yeah. Now, supposedly these work with the circle dies, so we're going to test that theory. Isn't that pretty? That would be pretty in pink too. Let's try it in pink also. Just because I want to. Yay, very good. My next thing I want to do is mini slimlines that fit in those regular small bill paying envelopes, because I have a ton of those envelopes that are sitting here. I used to use them quite a bit, but not so much anymore, because either places provide envelopes or it gets paid online kind of thing. Oh, that's so pretty. Pretty. I really like that moon one too, but I didn't want to use it tonight. I wanted to use flowers because I am ready for spring. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. I like the yellow in that. That was a good suggestion, whoever suggested that. Wait, what? Circle punches? Wait, Paula. Oh, no, I don't think the punches work. I could be wrong. Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure it said the dies, which I have, but let's look. Let's look if I can find it in the mini. Where are you, circles? Of course, you can't find it when you want to. Stamps at a glance. I wish they were in alphabetical order, but they're not. Okay, here it is. It's on page 38. 38, which I think I wrote down. It says coordinates with 1.5 inch circle punch, 2-inch circle punch, and layering circle dies. I'll try the 2-inch with this and see if it works, because that's sure a lot easier. But if it won't, then we'll do something else. I think it'll work. I think it'll work. Thank you so much. I thought for sure I only saw layering dies. Let's try the pink one because it's closer to the edge. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know. Is that on straight? I think so. Oh, yay. I'm going to cut a sliver off of this so I can get closer to the green one. I think I'm going to want the green. I might want to cut a piece of coordinating cardstock out with the 2.25 inch circle punch. Just saying. To put behind it. Now we have to pick. That's hard. I wish they hadn't retired the Starburst punch. I really like that. I'm kind of feeling the pink. What do you think? Pink or let's get paper. Both? No. No. Because I'm going to put a sentiment. I think I'm going to put ribbon. Oops. Not the pin. Night, night. Good night, Heather. Let me find some Misty Moonlight here. I think I have a piece. Yes, I do. And find a 2.25 inch circle punch. I have the Starburst punch yet, but yeah. Anyway. Actually, kind of like the pink with it on the blue background. And a bow coming across. We could offset it like here. And actually just have a thank you or something down here. Or we could have the thank you going across that on a strip. But that's pretty wide. Actually, let's try it. I will stamp that in Misty Moonlight. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, I kind of like them both too, but I'm just feeling the pink. But it's Winging It Wednesday for the second and third card, pretty much. Mostly it's the third. All right, I'm going to snip this off, actually, and flag it, maybe, and see how that works. Need to cut it down a little bit more, but not too much. All right, 7/8 inch. Hopefully that'll work. Why does that look so crooked? Because I probably stamped it crooked, right? Let's see if that helped. That looks better. I don't know. I don't know if I like that there because I think it takes away. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I like that better down here. I think I'd like that better down here, but on a straighter piece of paper. Hang on. Is that paper straight? I think so. Let's try it again. And actually, I think I'm going to stamp it in Magenta Madness. Yes, the 2-inch and 2 2¼ inch are still available. Yes, the 1 1/8 inch scallop one is I think on either low inventory or back order. Now what I do with the stamp, here it is. Have to clean the stamp before I can use the magenta. And then I think I'll edge it. I don't think I'll put a background on it, but I think I'll edge it in Misty Moonlight. Perfect. That's a first, maybe a second. I don't usually get them lined up right. All right. Now I can actually flag it. All right, let's get this finished. What time is it? 8:53. We're doing just right. We didn't glue anything down yet intentionally. All right, I think I want to cut it right about here. Actually, I'm going to go over a little further because I'm going to flag it, I think. Actually, then I should do it this way. Then it doesn't really matter. I'll just mark it here. Let me get the banner. Well, actually, let me snip it first. Just snip it. And then get the banner Pick-a-Punch. This is also a new favorite punch of mine. I like the big one too, but I use this little one more often because I mostly use it for these little strips. I'm going to go one more time. Oops, that just went on the floor. All right, now let me get, actually, yeah, I'm going to actually back it also. Hang on. So how wide is this? This is 3/4 inch. So I need a 1 inch piece of paper. Strip. And let's see, that'll go like that. So I need to cut this out about here and flag it too. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm definitely winging it. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but it's growing on me for sure. It might be my favorite one tonight. I don't know. But I like stuff like, I like doing backgrounds and stuff like that. Artsy stuff. When I have time. All right, let's see if I cut it short enough to fit on this card. And if not, I can make that go all the way over. No, well, it is sort of, but I think I'm going to move that all the way to that edge and cut this down a little bit more. Over here. I'm going to go twice. Oops, wrong one. Oopsie. Okay. Let's try that now. Perfect. All right, that's what we're doing. I'm going to glue them together, get this thing put together, and clean up this mess so I can see straight, do stuff straight. Okay. All right. And then we'll actually, all right, let's glue this together first. Wait, what? Face with tears of joy. Wish. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness, Highland Heather, Just Jade, and this is Light So Saffron coloring in the flowers. But I think that was your idea to use Bumblebee, but we don't have Bumblebee in the markers, so I used the Light So Saffron. That's what I did. And then this is Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness here. It's madness. It's madness. And we're going to use Misty Moonlight ribbon. As soon as I glue this down, we're going to wrap it around both pieces of card. Possibly tie a bow somewhere on here, but I'm not sure about that. But I have this ribbon, so I might as well use it. And the paper is 5 by 3 3/4, and the blue Misty Moonlight is 5 1/4 by 4. I had to cut the white down after we stamped on it because it was the same size as the background paper. Oh, guys, I almost messed up. I just said we're going to wrap the ribbon around. I did that twice tonight. Wow, this is seal, the regular seal. I had to figure out, where's my mat? Something stuck to my mat. I had to figure out where we were going to have that. Right here. So right about here. Okay. Right about there. I don't know if it'll go over glue good or not, but. All right. Misty Moonlight ribbon. Coming on to the card. Hopefully in a straight way. And ribbon scissors, my snips. My paper snips by Stampin' Up are my ribbon scissors. Because I have other paper scissors. All right. Now we can glue that down. Ay. Can't believe I almost did that twice tonight. Both times I caught it, but yikes. Then we'll use dimensionals to pop this up. Not small ones. Uh-oh. Hang on. Whew. Oh, me too. It's like one of my favorite pinks that we've ever had in Stampin' Up that I've been doing this. I mean, petal pink is good for skin, but it's not my favorite. I have to be honest. Blushing Bride is pretty, but it's really pale. And you know what? I think I have a strip I can use out of these foam adhesive sheets that we have, rather than using quite so many dimensionals, maybe. Yeah, it's a pretty thin strip. Yeah, okay. I don't feel like cutting more of that, so we will use dimensionals. Let's put this on first. Oh, yeah, well, there is one lady she's a customer. I actually met her at a jewelry craft fair 2 years ago. 2 years ago. She had just moved to Pennsylvania from Ohio, and she had a demonstrator in Ohio, but she, I guess, only did like in-person stuff at that time anyway, but who knew about this, silly thing that we're going through now still. Anyway, so I said, well, I do mostly online, but I have gotten together with her at her home just for a one-on-one. And just today she mentioned that they have like a crafty group that gets together once a month or something, and she asked if I wanted to do a card class, but then she said, but probably nobody else will buy anything. I'm like, well, I don't know. But also, I have to look into it further because she lives in where my mom used to live in an over 55 community before she ended up in a nursing home, and that's where the craft fair used to be. So anyway, they have a community center. I don't know if I want that there or up or down. I want to see that part of that flower. Yeah, I liked it better up here. All right. I think I do want a little bow there, just a fakey bow. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. I told her not until after I get the vaccine, and I'm thinking maybe a card buffet would be a good idea, but I've never done one, so I'm not sure. But like they can choose which ones they want to make, and I'll let them know ahead of time, and they may have to have the stamps, right? Isn't that how those work? I don't know. Maybe I'll have it go this way. No, I guess I won't. I don't know if I like that there. What do you think? Should I take that back off? Yeah, me too. I have one lady that, well, she's a good friend that we used to do jewelry together, but we haven't been able to get together. So I'm going to just snip this and see if I like it better, shorter this way. Just an itty bitty little bow. Not like that. All right. I'll leave it there. All right. Now we have to bring back that other card, and I don't know what I want to do on the inside of this. Because we didn't put our bling on, and I'll use the same bling for both of them, I think. Let's see, these blings. Blingity bling. And guess what? I'm probably going to use Misty Moonlight bling on here because I have more of it. Although I could use any color, but we'll use Misty Moonlight. And we'll just do, if I can get a hold of it, I think we'll just do 3 dots going down here. I can't get them. Oops. Just Jade wanted to ride along. That's not straight. Straighten up. Straighten up. or you'll be sent to detention. I'm in a strange kind of mood. All right, this is not picking up. It should be picking up better than that. Maybe I'm up. There comes more putty. No. Ah. There we go. I got it. Boy, I had to fight for that one. Should I put one in the middle there? Why not, right? One right in the middle. Boom. There. Well, then that's only 4, so I need another one. So do you guys use cinnamon cider much? I really like the color, but I haven't been using it. I don't know what I want to do on the inside of this, so I'm not going to do that right now. And on this one, we will use... We could use Bumblebee since we have so much pink on here already. Let's do that. Let's see. So this one used Borders Abound from the annual catalog and the Springtime Joy from the mini. Let's see, I think we need one here. And the paper is from the Flowers for Every Season from the annual on this one. And here. These are really fighting me tonight. And I think I am going to put one here. There's our triangle. There we go. So all 3 cards tonight. There we go. And these are in 2 different colorways. This is from the Snail, but the papers are from the Brights DSP that will be retiring with the annual catalog. This paper is from the annual, which will be retiring. The Springtime Joys in the mini catalog. These are the layering oval. This is the layering oval punch. I'm sorry, the punch. I forget what it's called. Oval punch duet, something like that. And this is the Borders Abound from the annual. And all the rest of this is from Springtime Joy. And then this is Circle Celebration. This is in the mini catalog. Has all these beautiful things. We didn't do the moon, but we used this one. Not that one yet. This one, and this one tonight. So everything across the top except we tested that one, but we didn't use it. Lots of prettiness. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Judy. Wait, what did Paula say? Saw some copper or bronze paper with the cinnamon cider. Oh, that does sound pretty. We have those metallic, well, we have all those foils, copper, silver, gold. But we had those brush metallics in the, I can't remember if they're carrying over or not. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I don't know why. I loved it with the cinnamon cider with the sunflowers. It goes really well with those. Okay, Paula. Thank you so much. So don't forget, free shipping with a $50 or more order today in the U.S. Please use this host code for March for any orders under 150. That goes through the 31st of March. If you place an order of 50 or more between December 1st and March 30th with me, you will be put on the list on March 31st when I had to finalize it to get the new annual catalog. And we, as demonstrators, will have a sneak peek of the catalog. Well, actually, we'll have a peek at the whole catalog on the 24th. I won't be able to share it with you, but I can sort of hint like, ooh, it's going to be so pretty. You're going to love it. Which probably will be the case. And I'll probably do my wish list like 3 times or more. And actually, on this Friday, we're supposed to get a sneak peek of what the new in colors are. So I can't wait for that. Thank you, Jen. Oh, okay. Bumblebee was your favorite. Oh, his favorite Transformer. That's funny. I didn't know they had that in Transformers. That's like my cat being called um, Kimmy after the pink Power Ranger. That's so funny. Anyway, thank you all, ladies. Thank you for the thumbs ups. I'm going to get off of here and put this mess away, maybe. And tomorrow morning, I have to get stuff out in the mail or get ready to go out in the mail. And then I have a doctor's appointment. Yucky, yuck. And then what's Friday? Friday the 19th, I'll be making stuff for the 20th for Fab 4 and another collab I'm in. Actually, on that other collab, I will also be using Stampin' Up, and that is called the All Summer Long. Probably going to be using the Flirty Flamingo. Flirty Flamingo? Friendly Flamingo set for Saturday on one of the videos, and the other one, the Fab 4, I'm going to be using a combination of things. So come see those on Saturday. Have a great week and weekend. Be safe, everyone, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully. Hugs and love to everybody. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company, keeping me sane. Bye. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate it.